Am I live? Yo, I can never tell when I'm live. Am I live on YouTube and Twitcho? Let me stop acting like that. Can't even tell. I probably am. I always do this. I always start my stream like, am I live? Am I live? Yes, Seku, you're live, probably. Let me see. Okay, I am live. Okay, awesome. Hello, people. Seku-Senpai here. We're back for some more Umineko. It's been a whole week. Yo, greetings. Yo, what's up, Victor? How's everyone doing? It's been a whole week. Yeah, let's get this going. As soon as I get the game loading and stuff. Man, I was gonna stream last Thursday, but something came up. I forget what came up, but you know how life is. Unexpected. So yeah, we're gonna get this going because because it was getting hype. Yo, this whole area has been really interesting. So okay, what am I doing? What happened to this? Okay, there we go. That's there. And okay, playback's good. Awesome. Now what am I doing? Okay, open this up. Pop this out so I actually see your chat. And yeah. Awesome. I was literally super ready like 10 minutes before recording. I had my drink ready. I had the camera ready. I had my software ready. Everything was ready. And everything was looking good. But what happens? My camera wasn't connected. So I went to go back to my computer and fix it all. And then I end up unplugging my computer. So literally 5 minutes before I just started streaming now, I unplugged everything. My PC went off, everything was off. So luckily I got it back on fast enough. I hate starting late, like a minute late, even though it's not that big of a deal. But you know, I'm a timely person. I like to be on time. So You know what? You know what's funny about that? I have no idea where that ladybug went. Because after I streamed, I went and got myself some water, went downstairs, came back upstairs, the ladybug was gone. An hour later, I saw it on my wall, and I was going to grab it into a cup and stuff. So I left my room again to get the cup, and then it was gone. I went to bed, I slept, and I was kind of a little nervous because, I don't know, something's flying around in the dark. It's kind of creepy. I have no idea where this ladybug went. It's probably on my floor, dead somewhere, or probably behind one of the pictures on my wall, dead, or it's missing. Maybe it crawled into my ear and stuff. Man, yo, Genshin Nor, what's up? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the stream. Man, that was a little nasty there with the ear thing. Ugh. But yeah, I'm just waiting for this to load. Finally, jeez, where are my headphones at? But yo, how's everyone's week been too? It's what, Tuesday? Today is, man, let me stop hitting my microphone. It's also the first day of the month. Of the second month of the year, which is also kind of nice. Okay, I'm not in the mood for this today. You get out of here. Oh man. Yo, for real. Yo, for real. That's why it's like, yo, Seku, chill, man, chill. Too much horror. You're for facts. I had to stop myself mid-sentence. Oh, death by bugs. Terrible. What's my volume on? Oh, you can't even see my screen. Oh my gosh. That would help. There you go. Oh yeah, also, this weekend, I may be streaming Danganronpa over on Twitch. I know I said I was going to do that last weekend, but I ran into some technical problems, and I think I solved it. Tomorrow I'm going to do a test stream, see how it runs again. I think it may just be the opening that's just a little laggy, but the gameplay will not be laggy, because, you know, it's the intro sequence and stuff, so hopefully that's not the issue. Hopefully that is the only issue, so if not, then I'm just going to record stuff and have videos up for that or something. Because I'm excited for that. I really want to play that game. Go through that storyline. But yo, Umineko, what happened last time? Which date? January 25th. Yeah. What happened last time? Natsuki been dead. I'm about to say, yo, Natsuki dead. Yeah, she's been dead. Hold up, Rosa. Hold up. I need to do my little recap. So I remember. Okay, let's run this one. Nanjo dead. Kumasawa dead, but finishing touches are yet to come, so we're probably going to see their dead corpses or whatever, see them again, or maybe a zombie like we saw with Cannon or something. And yeah, that was like the big thing. You know, both of them died, and Rosa was ready to body everyone, and Battler is in a hopeless state. I feel you, Battler. I'm kind of lost a bit too, but I'm kind of making sense of things a little better. Kind of, maybe not. We'll see. Now it's all okay. Now it's clear. What's up?
Huh? と言いますと。
あなたたちが死んだという二人はここにいない。
She about to shoot him?
そしてベアトリーチェからの手紙があり、
Oh.
親切にも死体は持ち去ったと告白してくれている。
There's also the letter. There's also the letter. Where was the letter? What was the letter? Where's the Ushiromiya family household? Have you went out? Relax, climax, golden epitaph. I'm like slurring my words. There's only one way you can stop me, by solving the epitaph riddle. There's no other options left. Okay, so to solve the riddle, the test, search for. I borrowed those two corpses in my ceremony. They will also be returned to you in time, so I crave your indulgence. Theory update. Seku EXE has lost everything. Theory update though. Let's see. Did I write something in my notes? Or hopefully this is my right notebook. This better not be the wrong notebook. Yo, I wrote down something too. Where's my notebook? Oh, here it is. Man, a bunch of math problems on here. What the heck was I doing? Okay, I don't know where my notes are. But I'm over here going insane. But yeah, last time, what did I say last time? Any theory updates? Yo, theory updates. And so I looked for my notes in the ending. I did write down something that was interesting though. But I think Rosa, I'm talking. But I think it was what did I say? I was thinking it was, I went with the theory before. Okay, let me backtrack. So a while ago I was going with the idea that it was something. Oh, hello, Kenshiro. Hey, everyone coming in at once. Nice. But yeah, I was going with, okay, I'll get back to you on that in a second after this part. As Aunt Rosa yelled this, she looked at all of us with fierce expression.
茶番ってどういう意味ですか？
私はジェシカちゃんの部屋で言ったわ。信用できるのは自分自身と死体となって見つかったもの以外いないってね。そして死体が見つからない以上、あの二人が殺されたことを認めるわけにはいかない。
Hey yo, what's up, Red Rebel? What's up? They've been killed.
待ってください、ローザおばさん。それはどういう意味ですか？
Yeah, elaborate.
南條先生と熊沢さんは死んでないわ。生きている。
She thinks they're lying.
殺されたということにして、この屋敷のどこかに隠れているのよ。
Some were hiding in the mansion, huh?
私たちを襲うためにね。
I mean, it makes sense that she would think this.
なんでそんなことがわかるんですか？ゴーダさんたちが嘘をついていると言うんですか？ローザ様。
Saro, hey, hi.
このゴーダ、いえ、後ろ宮家使用人一同。誓ってそのようなことはいたしません。
Insulting.
あなたたちは南條先生たちは殺されたという。でも死体がない以上、それを信じるわけにはいかないわ。あなたたちが口裏を合わせて そういう嘘をついている可能性があるもの。
That's a possibility,
あなた
given
たちの
her
無実を
what
信じる方法はちゃ
she
んとある
knows,
わよ。
but
南條先生と熊沢さんの遺体が見つかることよ。それが見つかったら、私はあなたたちの話を聞いてみようと
they're
いう
just at
話
some
になる。
okay.
でも、見つからない限り、あなたたちは狼であることを否定できない。あんたも、あんたも、黄金に目がくらんであの魔女に買収されたんでしょう。そんなに金が欲しい？そうなんでしょう。
Dang,
一
she's
生
just about
遊んで
the
暮ら
money.
したいの？
If you want to live the easy life for as long, huh?
そんな人生に何の価値があるのよ。
ローザ様、私たちは、そんな。
黙りなさい。そしてシャノン、
She said
それ以
shut
上
up.
近づかないで。
Yo, for real, this music is. Oh yeah, by the way, is it too loud? I just realized that. Just lower it just a little bit so that YouTube don't give me no problems from music.
10年も恩を受けながらそれをあだで返すなって。
With betrayal.
容赦なく引き金を引くわよ。
そんなのって、
Hmm.
ひどすぎ。
That's painful. That yeah, and cruel too.
ローザおばさん、それは暴言だ。
Yo, of course Jordan going to speak up. Yo, he's
こ
talking
の
to
部屋で
his,
殺人が起こった。
his lover.
そして犯人が死体を持ち去った。彼女たちはそれを正直に申告しているだけだ。
But it's not easy to believe. Yo, you're crying. Shannon had finally broken down in tears. She had sacrificed 10 years to the Ushiromiya family. Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, 10 years of her life spent doing this, like, man. She had sacrificed 10 of the most brilliant years of her life. Her whole, like, youth. Yeah. She believed that she built up a friendly relationship with Rosa. And this was what she got in return? You can kill a person without using a knife. I didn't have to be George Aniki to realize that Shannon-chan had been stabbed deep in the heart, that she was shedding tears like blood.
シャノンさん、下がって。ローザ様、確かにこのゴーダ
Okay,
は
Golda,
恐
can
れ
we
て
step
日
up?
も浅く、信用を勝ち得ていないのはわかります。しかし、せめてシャノンさんだけでも信じていただくわけには参りませんか。
Oh, props to Golda speaking. He's like, yo, at least believe her. You may not believe me, but believe her at least. For real.
10年間も後ろ宮家に奉仕を捧げてまいりました。このゴーダを信じろとは申しません。せめてシャノンさんだけでも信じてやっていただくわけには参りませんか。
For real. But she about to say nope. But I don't even understand anymore. I don't understand. We can't search for an answer without suspecting them. Yeah, bit by bit, I'm starting to understand. It's because we've been searching an answer. That's why everything keeps getting wrong. We don't need an answer. These are all strange murders committed with bizarre magic by the 19th person, the witch Beatrice, in accordance with some creepy ceremony. Isn't that enough? I don't want to suspect anyone anymore. Yo, everyone going crazy. Shannon, Chan, and Goda-san were protesting their innocence, half crying. Genji, oh yeah, Genji's there too. I forgot about Genji. Genji-san quietly put a stop to that. Okay, Genji. I mean, given her perspective, it makes sense. Yeah. We cannot prove. Yeah. Man. That's right, by Rosa-san's argument of their corpses can be found, the innocence of those people cannot be proven. Yep. But that only counted for the corpses. Even the survivors searched the mansion and found their corpses in the end. Their own innocence would never be proven. Hey, hold up, it's Sanji. They kidnapped Dr. Nanjo and Kumasawa-san, killed them in another place, and locked the closed door with their own master keys. Unless the closed room could be broken by a method other than that one. it would be impossible to prove their innocence. But that couldn't be done. They only have one chance to prove their innocence. That can only happen if they meet with the culprit, become corpses, and then they're... That's messed up. But, geez, to think that their way to prove their innocence is to die? Isn't that strange? They're innocent if they die, but guilty as long as they're alive. Just like a witch trial. Alright, the enemy's a witch. So everything's cool. Is that it?
Rosa-san.
Yo, for real. Man. He's like, it's a witch anyway, so... It is what it is. We are furniture and service. Indeed-o. No, huh. Why she said she's just like so confidently been blasphemed? Yeah, true, because yeah, he was there when you were like a child and stuff, so Genji stuck his hand into his pocket and pulled out a master key. Then he set it on the nearby table. Wow. That's kind of sad. What you gotta say, Rosa?
それはいい判断ね。今日何度もあなたたちが疑われてきた最大の根拠は、
Yeah, it's
この
true.
マスターキー。
So it's just better just to surrender them, I
それを
guess.
手放せば、疑いが晴らせるのではないかというのは初歩的ではあるけれど、まあ悪いことじゃないと思うわ。
I don't think it's a bad thing. Okay. Genji looked at Goda-san and Shannon-chan. Yup, just get rid of the keys. The two of them nodded and set their own master keys on the table. Aunt Rosa laid the two master keys that had come out of the envelope on top. With that, all 5 master keys were gathered in this place. In other words, this was proof that all the servants' service until today had been negated. With even the final honor they should have been permitted stripped from them. Dang. That is...
Maria,
That's
その
the...
手下げを貸しなさい。
I forgot about Maria. Aunt Rosa, oh, she snatched it? That's messed up. Aunt Rosa snatched Maria's handbag, tossed the keys in there, and held up one of them for all to see. She was showing us that she now had all the master keys. Okay, so we see that she has all of them. Ooh, George is not liking her. Hmm.
ええ、満足よ。たとえ全員が信用できなくても、私は私自身だ
I
けを
can
信
at
用
least
すること
trust
ができる。
myself. Huh.
その私が銃とマスターキーを独占できた。
Whoa! Going out of control
これ
here.
で私はもう誰も疑わずに済むの。あなたたちも嬉しいでしょ？
What?
これでもう疑われずに済む。
Yo! At the time, Maria, who alone seemed to be watching this as though it were a show, sneered at her mother. Aunt Rosa reacted nervously to the laugh and turned around.
鍵なんか関係ないよ。
Maria.
ベアトリーチェは魔法で扉を開けられる。鍵なんていらない。
Yeah, true.
そんなもの、誰が持っていたって持っていなくたって関係ないんだよ。
その笑い方をやめなさいっていつも言ってるでしょ。
Yo. She about to hit her? Okay, I thought she was. I was like, geez.
なにバトラ君。
Yo, Battler, you good? You got a headache, man? I had just cut in between the two of them. No, that's not it. I was on my knees hugging Maria's head. I was crying. Whoa.
もう
Yo, for real. Rosa,
ローザおばさん
Rosa, you out of control. Man, golly.
正しかったんだ
Yep, he's admitting it. Yeah.
何を言っているの。
マリア疑って
Oh,
信じなくて
dang. It's kind of sad seeing Battler like this. Man.
全部魔女の仕業だったんだ魔女の
Mm.
仕業だったんだよトリックとかミスとかどうでもよかったんだ、ただ
He's giving up. Man.
ただ
Don't say useless. It's not.
ベアトリーチェっていう魔女が実在して
Mm.
本当に魔女だっただけなんだそれも、俺は信じなかったからこんなにも苦しくて悲しくて
バトラはベアトリーチェを信じてくれる？
Yeah, he's
あ
yeah, he's saying
あ
it.
信
Yeah.
じるベアトリーチェはいるんだ
Wow.
そして不思議な魔法を使う
Use a strange magic.
魔女なんだ
バトラ
Maria let go of my hand, and then she was the only one holding my head.
それでいいんだよバトラ。ベアトリーチェはいたの。バトラがなかなかそれを信じられなかったから見えなかったの。
Yo, for real, yo, got me. I'm feeling a little teary-eyed myself. Yo, I was like, dang, Battler just
魔女はいるの。
seeing him like that out of everyone. Like, Beatrice existed. Beatrice existed. You had so much trouble believing, so you couldn't see her. Witches exist. They exist.
もう
Okay.
すぐ来る。
And it will come soon?
バトラが
Pause?
ベアトを信じてくれたからきっと黄金鏡へ招かれるよ。
Hmm.
もうすぐだから。もう何も怖くない。
Huh.
怖くないよ。
Hey, yo, last live. Welcome. First time.
マリアと一緒にお手手をつないで、
Hmm.
一緒に碑文の謎を考えよう。
Yep, just have to solve the riddle. Yep.
ベア
It's
ト
our
の
riddle
問
still.
題を考えよ
Mm-hmm.
う。ベアトは最初から言ってるよ。
Hmm.
この問題を解いて遊ぼうとしか言ってないよ。
Yep.
あ
There we go. Just gotta solve it.
あそうだったんだ
This insane epitaph, man.
犯人探しなんて全くの時間の無駄だったんだ
Seagulls Cry was a waste of time.
That's
Mhm.
ただ魔女を信じればよかったんだ
Dang. After gently brushing my cheek as my tears kept dripping down, Maria kissed my forehead as soft as a feather. For just that instant, Maria's smile, which had seemed creepy to me, looked like that of an angel. Yo, she did have a creepy smile. Over here, Joker smile. Her cheeks all the way
マ
up.
スターキーはお返ししましたが、私どもの後ろ宮家の忠
Yeah,
誠は変
no
わり
doubt
ません。
about that, Genji.
100前は以後、お許しがない限り立ち入りません。
Without permission. Okay.
どうかローザ様も、客間を内側より施錠なさってください。
Hmm.
本当に首相な人ね。台風が過
Because I'm
ぎ去
innocent.
って
That's why.
この島に再びウミネコの鳴き声が戻ってきたなら、私たちは再び互いを信頼し合えるのかしら。
Kind of hard. I mean,
もし、再びの信
I
頼
mean
を
that'd be
加える
nice,
の
but
です
still, I don't
こ
know.
れに勝る喜びはありません。
I feel a bit different personally,
そうね。
even if I understand the reasoning.
私たちは必ず分かり合えるわ。ウミネコの鳴く頃に。
When the seagulls cry, Umineko.
この部屋は警察が来るまでこのままにした方が良いでしょ
Yep.
う。ローザ様、セ 施錠をお願いい
Yep,
たします。
you got the key, so you lock it.
私たちは厨房へ戻ります。何かございましたらいつでもご用命ください。
Okay.
ありがとう。あなたが狼だったなら、なんてシャーシャーとのたまうのか。
Dang, we didn't have to say that. That little 2 cents
そ
there.
してあなたが羊だったなら、あなたを狼の檻に放り
Okay,
出し
she
て
apologized. Okay.
ごめんなさい。
家具は家に運命を委
Go
ね
for that furniture again.
命を落とすことになろう
It's
と。
kind of good.
それによってローザ様の信頼を再び勝ち取れるならば
Gain your trust by giving up his life. Uh-huh.
それはとても光栄なことです。
Oh boy, Genji, don't say that, man. Ooh.
できることならば、あなたたちが台風が過ぎ去るまで元気でいることを願っています。これはすべて台風が奏でる暴風と降雨の競争曲。演奏が終われば幕が下り、私たちは再び手を取り合えるに違いない。
We'll be able to grasp the hands together, huh?
海猫の泣く頃に。
Mm-hmm. Rosa nodded in response. Genshi-san turned to his heels. He left the servant room. Oh, he left the servant room. Gojo-san's face was still streaked with tears, but maybe he'd managed to sort out his feelings as he listened to Genji-san's words. Makes sense. His face had been truly shameful. Hey man, it makes sense, man. But it had returned to the face of the Gojo-san we all knew well.
私も厨房に控えております。何かございましたらいつでもご用命ください。
Okay.
温かい食事をお望みでしたらいつでもこの
I
ゴーダ
Gojo.
最高のお
Man.
料理を用意させていただきます。
ありがとう。あなたには明日の朝食を
This is
頼
probably
み
the
たい
last time we're going to see them all alive. Maybe.
明日の
Maybe
昼前
not.
には船も来るでしょう。今までありがとう。六軒島で唯一の楽しみがあなたの食事だったわ。
Dang, you really saying this like
か
they
しこま
will
りまし
die.
た。このゴーダ最高の朝食を用意いたします。どうか明日の朝を楽しみにしてください。
ありがとう。シャノンちゃんも明日の朝に美味しいコーヒーを飲みながら仲直りをしましょう。
Huh.
ジョージ君。
僕も
Oh, George said, nah, I'm done with George said, I'm done with your shenanigans, Rosa. Tired of
いい
this.
んです、庄司様。どうか客間にお戻りになってください。もうマスターキーは他にありません。だからローザ様とご一緒に客間にいれば。
Dang, and she's saying, yo, you'll be protected. But what are you gonna do, George?
そうね。そういうことになってる。客間に私と一緒にいるのが客観的に考えて一番安全だと思うわ。
Are you really safest, though? I mean, you're the one with the gun.
でも無理に一緒にいる
Oh,
とは
okay,
言え
but
ない
she's given the choice. Okay.
ジョージ君はジョージ君の安全だと思う場所にいればいい。ジョージ君ももう大人だものね。明日の朝まで
I think he's probably going to stay
ど
with
こで誰と
Shannon.
過ごそうと自由だもの。
I mean, why would he not?
そうさ。僕は誰と夜を過ごすか決める。
Okay.
兄貴。バトラ君はローザおばさんと客間にいる。きっとそれが一番安全なんだ。客間の外は
Dang, you didn't want to leave
そ
the
れに
homie
比べた
alone, you
ら
know?
安全ではないと思う。ならそんな場所にいる彼女を
Makes sense.
僕は
Makes
一人に
sense.
しておけない。
Respect on that.
俺
Though,
は
rest in peace at the same time.
シャノンちゃん
Like,
が他の使用人をいや誰かを疑ってるわけじゃないんだ。誰も疑いたくないんだ。
uh-huh.
兄さん黄金そんなのくだらねえじゃねえかよ。そんなので殺し合いなんてあるわけねえじゃねえかよ。
バトラ君の心が美しいことは僕が一番知ってい
Yeah,
る。
true.
誰も
Valor being thoughtful.
誰も 兄貴
And this is a sad departure, man. Maria about to say, well, me at the Golden Land, it's all good.
バトラはマリアが守る。
Oh, she protect. Okay,
マリア
that's
と
unexpected.
一緒ならベアトリーチェでも手出しできない。だってマリアはちっちゃくても魔女だもの。
Ain't that true? Huh.
マリアちゃんバトラー君をよろしく、さあシャノン行こう
Let's go.
はい。
Let's go.
ローサ様、それでは失礼させていただきます。ご用命がございましたらいつでもお呼びつけください。
さっきはひどいことを言ってごめんなさいね。明日の朝まで許さなくてもいい。
Till tomorrow morning.
明日の朝になったらもう一度謝らせて。
Okay, okay.
はい。ありがとうございます。
Giorgio and Shanshan left to the servant room together. Not only Maria, Aunt Rosa, and I were left in this disgusting, blood-stained room. Yeah, get out of there. Until Genji-san disappeared, until Goto-san disappeared, until Giorgio and Shanshan disappeared, we stood there shocked. After their presence and their footsteps had completely disappeared, Aunt Rosa giggled, as though she remembered something pleasant.
何も信用できないわよ。
No more. No more. I've had enough of you, Rosa. I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this. Wow. Then she had to call them furniture. You are messed up. She put on that whole act. Wow. And they actually had me with that. With, oh man, she's actually being nice, being thoughtful and stuff. Then she had to go and say this crap. Man. For real. Man. That one sentence made me choke. That one sentence got me mad.
なんでそんなことを
Yo, Balor, you should have gone. I don't want to be around her.
言うんだよ
Yo, for real. Hey.
マスターキーは5つで全部。
Yeah, wasn't there 8?
そんなの誰が信じるの？
Or was there really 5? I forget how
決
many.
まってるのよ。彼らが懐から鍵を出したくらいで信用なんかできるものか。
As if we could trust him just... What's this music?
そりゃあねえぜその鍵を置いたってのはよ単に鍵を手放したってだけじゃね
What's this? Oh, I was watching an old video. Hey! Okay. By setting down those keys, they weren't just letting go of them.
なんだ彼らの今日までの苦労を全て台無しにして怪我して踏みつけてその挙句としてその鍵を手放させたんだぜ
Yo, that's kind of true though when you think about it. Yo, reverse side too.
その捨て台詞はなんだよ
That was...
ここまでして見せて
Man,
なお
that's
まだ信用
messed
できないっ
up.
てのかよ
The fact that it was all an act.
あんまりだぜあんまりだぜそんなのって
Valor is really an emotional mess right now. Like...
悪魔の証明なのに。
Ooh.
マスターキーは全部で5つ。そんなこと証明不能なのよ。
It's impossible to prove anything. Can you... Okay.
マスターキーが5つあることはここに置けば示せる。でも5つ以上存在しないことは証明できない。
Oh my
そんな
gosh.
ことは悪魔か魔女にしか証明できないのよ。
What you gotta say, Battler? Like... Yo, for real.
もうやめてくれもうやめて
This is torture. It's torturing him.
ベアトリーチェ今すぐ現れてくれそしてローザおばさんに赤で
He's like, you tell her, please.
頼むよ、五条だよ。悪魔にしか証明できないんだよ。魔女のお前なら証明できるんだよ。
Man, to think that he's going over here begging her just for validity? Like, jeez.
ここに現れて、ローザおばさんに。マスターキーはそれで全部だから。もうみんなを疑わなくていいんだって。教えてやってくれ。
マスターキーは5本しかない。マスターキーは5本しかない。
They're only 5 minutes, yeah.
これはどうしたことか。
Oh, man.
わらわがいくら口にしてもローザに届かぬ。
Not true.
どうやらわらわの存在を否定しているやつがまだいるから聞こえないみたいだな。後ろ宮バートラ
認める。認めるよ。お前はいる、確かにいる。
Wow.
だから五条だよ。もうこんなのはやめてくれ。もうやめて。もうやめて。
Whoa. Ugly cry. Yo, he's broken, like, with your actions. Ooh. That's, ooh. Are you sure about this battler, though? Wow. That's low. Don't do it, man. Dang, she's gonna just take away his humanity? Wow. That's messed up.
そしてひざまずけよ。わらわの靴に舌を這わせろ。できるか？できるんだよな。
Ballard, don't do it, man. I'll up here and say it in red.
マスターキーは5本しかないってローザに言ってやるよ。ああ、でも分かってる。
Would he?
誇りたくそれでもいいんだよ。十分なんだよ。ちょっとグラーってきたら。
Yo, she like that kind of stuff. Yo.
靴を舐めてもいいか。一瞬思っただろう。
Wouldn't be so bad. Oh.
すぐにそれを否定して自分を恥じただろう。
Dang, knowing how he's
その
thinking?
表情が見れるだけで最高に素敵な気分なんだよ。ざまねえ顔だよ。鏡で見てみろよ。
Look in the mirror.
裸になって靴を舐めてる
the smack talk.
最低なお前が映ってるぜ。見えるか
For real.
後ろ宮バトラー
Battler. That scene was so crazy, the screen broke. Yo. That was insane. So what? A couple hours passed. It's now 6. That was what, 1 something? Now it's 6, so 5 or 4 hours passed. Where are we at now? That's a nice window. Oh man. Yo, that whole scene was insane. That music was bumping too. Okay, George.
それが真相だというのかい。
Okay, what are they talking about?
私たちは見たままのことを
Okay, so she's telling him what went down when they died. Yeah. George folded his arms and started mumbling again. And the kitchen was once again wrapped in a long silence.
ジョージ様がにわかには信じられない気持ちも
Makes sense.
私はよくわかります。
If you saw people with beams coming out their arms and moving at light speed, and then a person who's dead, like not moving and then turning into butterflies, like
何しろこの目で確かに見たはずの私ですら あれが何だったのかわからなくなる。私は確かに見た。そして取っ組み合いまでしたはずなんです。
I'm sure I got into a fight. Yeah, you did get into a fight. That was intense.
あれが全部幻だったような気すらする。
It was all an illusion.
なるほどね。あのローザおばさんに詳しく話せないわけだ。
Yeah,
今の
she
話を
wouldn't
本
believe
当にしてた
that.
らもっと面倒なトラブルになっていただろうね。
Probably being even more, yeah.
なるほど。源氏さんが随分冷静な対応をしていたのが分かりました。
100%.
私にそれを説明するだけの力があればよかったのですが。
George had not actually seen it, and even when pressed to believe it, he just couldn't imagine it. Makes sense. It was only natural. Because even the people who had actually seen it had given up asking themselves what it was.
話を少し巻き戻すよ。
Okay,
シャノンは
let's
カノン
backtrack,
君が偽
rewind.
物かもしれないと思った時、クモの巣を取ってき
Yeah,
た
how did you know that? How did you know about the spider web thing?
どうしてそんなことを？
Good question.
そうだ、それは私も思っていました。
I've been thinking about that.
どうしてクモの巣だったんです？
前に熊沢さんに聞いたことがあるんです。
Kumasawa, and she dead.
大昔のロッケン島には悪霊が住んでいて、そのクモの巣を恐れたって。
Fear spider webs, huh?
それでクモの巣を魔除けと尊んで大切にしたという昔話があるんだそうです。
Interesting. Spider webs and amulets. Anyone here got a spider web amulet? Like,
とさに私も少し混乱していたんだと思い
but
ま
it's
す。
like she left instinctively like that. So,
そんな話が。熊沢はそういう昔話に詳しかったな。
yeah, okay.
クモは液中ですからね。
They are
確か
actually,
に
yeah.
そういう進行があってもおかしくないかもしれない。
きっと
The spiders are kind of scary.
その悪霊の力をあの鳥
Yo,
の
I'm not
心
going
に
to deal
封
with
じ
no
込めてたん
spider
だ
the
と思い
size of
ます。
my hand. In fact, anything bigger than, I don't know, anything bigger, anything bigger than this thing? Yo, heck no. I saw a spider that size before. This big? Heck no. I had to make sure that thing died quickly.
そして霊境が割られたのでその力が蘇って、ベアトリーチェ様を蘇らせる力となってしまったに違いないのです。私が、心の弱かった私があんな大それたことをしなければ。
Huh. Okay. Okay, I follow. Okay, I
シャノ
follow.
ン、
Yeah, what's
その
up?
話はもうしなくても大丈夫だよ。僕は君を責めたりなんかしない。
Since long ago, Shannon had often suggested that there was some kind of occultic case for her meeting with George. After listening to her, George had grown to think that she was being a typical girl associating love with fate, chance, and miracles. He didn't think that smashing the spirit mirror offered at Tori Shrine was taking too far. Yeah, yo, it was raining and she was like yelling, like, jeez. But he laughed it off and forgiven her, thinking of it as just a prank that allowed how serious she was about her relationship with him. Just breaking a mirror in some musty shrine wouldn't have changed the fate of our meeting, and would never cause any curse. He tried to cheer her up, saying it was only a musty mirror covered in dust.
ベアトリーチェ様という霊のような存在がいるという話はこの島に勤めるようになってからたくさんの同僚に聞かされました。
I think spiders can be either passive or aggressive. The passive ones only attack anyone if you mess with it. At least that's what I've heard. Yeah, definitely.
最初はバカバカしいと思っていましたが、
Yeah, they just because spiders don't. It's not like they're looking for They're not looking to take down people's bodies. Like, I
それを
hope
批判
not.
するとなんだか不謹慎そうな空気があったもので、
But yeah, they tend to attack. Yeah, makes sense. But since it would appear discreet, I think about
私
that.
も表向きは信じているように振る舞っていきました。しかしまさか本当に。
いたんです。
Okay, my neighbor's dogs are going crazy. Do y'all hear them on the mic? Probably not.
ベアトリーチェ様はずっと
They're going
このお
crazy
屋
out
敷にお
there,
られたんです。
barking all day too.
ベアトリーチェ様は力を失っておられて、私たちの前に姿を現すことができなかったんです。
Mm-hmm.
ずっといた。私たちが見えなかっただけなんです。
It's just that we couldn't see her.
源氏さんの意見を聞きたいです。
私には何も意見はありません。
Just like, yo, I want to hear Genji's opinion. I have no opinion. Thank you for your
一つ
input.
だけ申し上げたいのは、私たちはあの時ここに5人いた。
There were 5 of us in this room.
そしてカノンが勝手口から帰ってきたと思った。
But that wasn't canon, yeah?
使用人室に運び、何かが起こって南條先生と熊沢が帰らぬ人となってしまった。
I was not in the same state before.
それだけです。私たちは見たものをすでに全て説明しました。それを見ていないジョージ様に信じろというのはとても無理な話だと理解
Yo, he
した。
said, yeah, it's a waste of my time trying to repeat this to you to make you understand when you haven't seen it.
信じられる
It's
わ
seeing
け
is
がない。
believing, yeah.
あれは間違いなくカノンさんだと思った。でもあいつがベッドから起き上がって、そう
Don't go through it
こんな
again,
風にし
man.
ながら胸の傷
Ah,
をまさ
man,
ぐ
I
り
didn't
始
want
め
you
た
to
時、
say that. That was...
こいつはカノンさんじゃない、
Ugh.
誰か別の存在なんだと直感しました。ジョージ様にはわからないでしょう。よく知っていると思っていた人物が実は別人であることをさらけ出した瞬間
I'll
の
tell you.
恐ろしさというものは説明できない。とても説明できるわけがない。
Okay, okay.
わかるよ。郷田さんがそれほどまでにショックを受けるどんな恐ろしいことが
Yeah,
あっ
he
たの
could
か
he could at least tell that, hey, whatever,
Sasre.
wherever it did go down, though, you know, it did, you know, the way you're acting right now,
ジョー
it would
ジ様
make it believable that something did go down, even if it sounds ridiculous. So, and they all fell silent again. Shannon kept crying no matter how many times she was consoled, thinking that listening to the witch's sweet whispers and breaking the spirit mirror on that day had been the mistake that ruined everything.
君に囁いたという魔女はその鏡があると力を失うんだね。
少し説明してくれた気がしますが、よく覚えていません。あの鏡があると力が出せないというようなことを言っていたと思います。
君が割ったというその鏡はどうしたの？
覚えていません。
Now, do I believe them? What did I see? I mean, based on what... then again, it could be tricking me too. I like to believe most of it.
多分割ったまま立ち去りましたから。
Like, I'm pretty sure there is some validity to most of what they're saying, but maybe there's something there that is not true, definitely. But I do believe most of it, at least.
という
But I
こ
feel
とは
like there's a detail in there
岩礁が
that's
雷で撃たれて消えたとかいう時に海の底か。
truthful. To complete my sentence.
まあ拾って接着剤で貼り付けたところでご利益は戻らないだろうけどね。
Okay. Uh-huh.
私は
Shannon's over here blaming herself for everything.
なんてことを。
ごめん。失言したよ。
Okay, we're gonna see this thing. He didn't know if Shannon breaking the mirror really had started this off. Though the servants didn't blame Shannon, they all seemed to believe that her actions had been the root cause. Though the servants didn't believe it, they seemed to believe it. Dang, that's messed up. I mean, if they go back to this, then this being the root cause, I mean, that's a possibility, but or it could just be a coincidence. But too much of a coincidence if everyone's getting bodied. All this talk about witches and evil spirits just sounded fake to him, even though he was trying to be open-minded. Even so, he listened seriously to Shannon's story, trying to find a hint that might relieve at least a little bit of the pain in her heart.
そういえば、その鳥居にあったものとは違うでしょうが、奥様がお守りとして霊鏡をお持ちになっていると聞いたことがあります。
Natsuki? What's her name? It's so long, I forget her name. Natsuki, Natsumi, I was wrong on both. It's Natsuki.
Natsuhi おばさんが?
And he just said it, man.
はい。おじい様の形見分けか何かでもらったものだそうで、とても強い魔除けの力を持つ、由緒正しい。
So now we have this mirror
霊
that's
鏡だとかなん
around
とか。
that Natsuki has.
同じ話は私も聞いたことがある。鏡は
Where are you people hearing about these stories? She just felt like mentioning it. Like something about the mirror having the power to reflect that which is not good and send it back.
その霊鏡があれば魔女のベアトリーチェに対抗できるかな。
Have something to fight back with. When George proposed this, the servants looked up.
祀っていた鳥居と祠はもうないかもしれないけれど、霊鏡がもう一枚あるのは重要なことだよ。
There's still another spirit mirror. Yeah. Yes.
夏日おばさんの実家は神職にも通じていると聞いたことがある。
Really? That's okay, interesting. Natsu's family is descended from Seagulls.
それは本当に単なる鏡ではないかもしれない。
確か奥様は宝物箱に入れて大事に
She's
し
in
ま
the
ってい
church
る
box. Why would she tell you all
とおっ
that?
しゃっていたような気がします。
That is a
そ
small
んなに
talk.
大きいものではないのかも
Just
しれま
write
せ
it
ん。
up.
大きさの問題ではなかったと思います。
Its size is the problem. It's how to use it, right?
一見大したことのない小さな鏡に見えました。
相手がオカルトならこちらもオカルトの手段で対抗するしかない。
We have to use the occult to fight back. Yep.
ただこうして座っていても何も解決しない。単なる気休めだとしてもやってみる価値はあるよ。
Okay. Of course, that didn't mean George had accepted the witch. However, he thought it'd be necessary to have some kind of purification ceremony to heal the wounds in Shannon's heart. Okay. So this story about Natsuhi's spirit mirror was really convenient. For real.
魔女をやっつけようなんて大それたことは言わないよ。でも魔女から身を守る魔除けがあってもいいと思う。
Exactly, yep. Having something, you know, something to possibly fight
前に
with.
マリアちゃんに聞いたんだけど、おじい様の部屋の扉は強
Yep,
力な
there's
魔除け
also,
が施
yep,
されている。
Kinzo's room. We haven't seen Kinzo in a minute.
さすがおじい様だね。オカルトに対する防御も十分だったわけだ。行こう。夏日おばさんの部屋へ。
しかし奥様の部屋には鍵がかかっていると思います。
We'll break it down.
マスターキーはローザ様にお返ししてしまいましたし、キーボックスのある使用人室も施錠されてしまいましたし。
ならばその鍵は夏日おばさんが持ち歩いている。
Oh, yep, that makes sense. That makes
礼拝
sense.
堂にはまだ夏日おば
I
さん
want
の
to go
遺体
back
があ
to
る
that
はずだ。
scene.
警察が来る前に勝手にいじってしまうのは悪いことだけれど、それについてはちゃんと説明しよう。
We can give a full explanation later.
しかし
Yo, for real. Yeah, as they were saying his, I was like, we haven't seen Kinzo in a hot minute. Like, he good? Like, yo, George said, yo, break a window down, man. But for real, we have not seen Kinzo in a hot minute. Like, is Kinzo good? Where is he? Like, because if I recall, last time we saw him, at least last time he was mentioned, was when Shannon went to go check on him. When when Rosa went to go check on him, when Shannon and Genji were in his room, he was writing his will and stuff. So that's the last time I could recollect he was mentioned or we saw him. So I've been ready to fight the whole Ushiromiya. Okay. Hey, okay, George. I mean, this is broken, you just fix it. George's announcement that he take responsibility seemed to have given the servants a great deal of courage. Yeah, they're like, yo, we don't want to be out of that fault. Shannon and Goda looked at each other and then looked at George's face again. Uh-huh. Hey, it's trying. At least try, you know. Okay. You don't want to be out there in the dark, man. It's what, a typhoon outside still, so it's also raining. Man. You have to go to find something that looks like it could break the glass. No. Nice. Yeah, okay, George. Yeah, everyone went to the stations. Nice. Deliverance, who had been rejected by Rosa, gained a new master and started to move. Okay. George, who was normally calm and gentle, was now radiating dignity. Shan checked the emergency flashlight just in case she changed the batteries. Okay. Yo. Goda was testing several heavy-looking cooking tools. Normally, a high-praised chef like him wouldn't want to use them. But now he was wait, what was that last line? Do something? Okay, listen. But now he was frantic to fulfill the orders from the one he accepted as master. After some worrying, he took a large, thick-feeling frying pan. Genji removed several umbrellas from the umbrella stand set in the corner near the kitchen door. He took 3 of them. Why? What? In order to get... What are you talking about? What? Yeah, you're just gonna leave? You're gonna stay here? Yeah, for real. Who's gonna give you an order? We know Rosa ain't gonna give you an order. Kinzo? When was the last time you saw Kinzo, Genji? Like... Then the phone lines don't even work, so how is he even gonna call you? He's gonna leave the room and yell down the hallway? Like... Man, I forgot about that. That game, Mario RPG? Man. Okay, Goda. Looks like you're the man. In fact, you've been the man. Man.
本当にいいんですね、ケンジさん。
Are you sure, man? Because, yo, we would gladly take you.
はい。私はもうこの年です。
At this age.
今日までの人生はすべて親方様に受けたご恩をお返しするための日々でした。このような老いぼれがどうなろうと、すべてはルーレットの飯。
Man, best of luck, Genji. Hopefully you'll be good.
どのような結果が
That's me being optimistic. Yo, that was a fun game.
見届けたい。
Been a year since I played that. As Genji said that, he sat down, as though saying that he didn't intend to discuss this anymore. His gaze fell to the chessboard that he played Nanja on. When George saw this, he decided to leave Genji there.
行こう、みんな。
Okay, let's go.
今は少し風もおとなしいみたいだ。
Perfect timing. When George took an umbrella and dashed out the hallway, Shane and Gold chased after him, each holding a tool. Are they about to... Is someone about to approach Genji? After they flew out the room, Genji quickly stretched his hands out to the side of the chessboard. He softly pulled something there towards himself, covering it with his palms. Genji killed his breathing even more than before. As he did, something flashed gold. What did he put under his wrist or something? Okay, from the inside, a pale set on the counter, a small gold butterfly appeared softly and silently. It was almost as though it had seen George and the rest off and was trying to secretly chase after them. Happened in an instant. The elegant gold butterfly flapping its wings was pinned against the wall by the knife Genji threw. Just like, oh, so he pulled. Okay, Genji. Dang, he said, yo, I'm going stealth mode. After the gold butterfly being several times, looking like it was in pain, accepted the fact that it couldn't break free, became fine gold powder and smoke, and disappeared through, although it had melted into water. Genji's still gazing down on the chessboard as though nothing had happened. Maybe he would think up a brilliant move very soon. No matter what move he made, his opponent would not be able to respond for all eternity. Ooh. Oh yeah, because Nanjo's dead. I don't know why I was reading that way more than I need to. Even though he knew, Genji looked for a brilliant move. It must have been the perfect way to kill time during the short period before some fate would be given to him. He didn't know what the result of the roulette would bring him. But that decision would be made very soon. Yo, I need to play that game too. Man, I heard that's a really good game. No one could interfere with the tumbling roulette ball. Butterflies die twice. For real. Oh, I thought someone was calling my name. The door to the parlor was not only... I had to look at my camera. I was like, yo, no one behind me? The door to the parlor... I'm getting paranoid again. The door to the parlor was not only locked, but blocked with a barricade made of sofas and the like. Okay, I want this off of here. Kind of bothering me low key, and got me nervous. Brother, now that you've already passed the point, you should look at the manga panel where Rosa says, "You can't trust furniture." It's great, but also really... Oh yeah, I heard it's hard though. I should check out that page. Chapter 22, page 10. Okay, let me write that down. Umineko, chapter 22, page 10. Okay. On my notebooks, I have no idea what happened to my actual notebook with notes. Probably put it over there somewhere. It's somewhere in here. But the door to the parlor was not only locked, but blocked with... Yeah, okay. I read that. After all that, Rosa seemed to suspect that any suspicious person approaching would break in through the window. Start with Dark Souls 1 if you never played anything from software. Okay. Yeah, because I know I did say I was going to play Dark Souls eventually. Once I get the whole thing together. Oh, it's good art? Okay. In fact, I might check that panel probably towards the end of the stream then. Yeah, I could probably check that out towards the end of the stream. I don't know what was what anymore. And even though my body and mind were worn out, I played with Maria. Whoa. Okay. I played with Maria as she always wanted. Maria had said it. Beatrice was testing us to see if we could solve the epitaph of gold. So if we had to try to figure this riddle. In the beginning, it was a little interesting and solve it, but I didn't have a clue what weird text. I read that so broken. I didn't doubt that there was some riddle hidden there, but I seriously doubted I'd be able to suddenly leap to an answer. Yep, that epitaph does look tough. In the middle part of the epitaph, there were lines going from 1st to the 10th twilight, telling us to journey to the Golden Land. Yep. On the 1st twilight, offer the 6 chosen by the key as sacrifices. On the 2nd twilight, choose those who remain shall tear apart the 2 who are close. It was obvious that this hinted the first 6 murders that had already occurred. Yep, of course, yeah. So that's already known. This is the first being followed. We still had to be prepared for 5 more people to be killed. On the 4th twilight, gouge the head and kill. 4th twilight, gouge the chest and kill. On the 6th twilight, gouge the stomach and kill. On the 7th twilight, gouge the knee and kill. You could probably make a song out of this. On the 8th twilight, gouge the leg and kill. Dr. Nanja and Kumasawa Bachan corpses haven't been found. However, if this follows the pattern, and their sacrifice for the 4th and 5th twilights, they'll surely be found in pitiful state with their head and chest gouged. Yes, because when we also... They even show that in black and white. That's kind of funny. Yep, a head. Oh, head and chest. Head and chest. Head, chest? Yeah. And everyone else, we saw everyone with their belly slit. She got hit in the back. Okay, he's missing. Yeah. So, can we expect that 3 more of us will be gouged in the stomach, knee, and leg and killed? Who will it be? I looked around the room, noticing that there were 3 people here, but how should I put it? My motion seemed paralyzed. Strangely, I didn't feel frightened. As I leaned against the sofa with the top part of my body gazing up at the ceiling, Maria noticed. Apparently, she felt like I was slacking off on my riddle solving. She got mad at me for not taking this seriously enough.
Nah, Maria. ベアトリーチェは確かこれを解いたらどうするって言ってたんだっけ?
I'm sure the witch wrote in her letter that she'd give up on collecting interest or something abstract like that. I optimistically spoke that to mean she'd give up on killing the whole family. But was it really written with that meaning? For some reason, I couldn't convince myself that solving the riddle would really save me. I feel like maybe, even if we solve it, we'll just be doing what the culprit wants, and it will be a wasted effort.
そんなことはない。この碑文が解けたら、ベアとの儀式はおしまいになる。
Yep, like she said, yeah.
だからもうそれ以上、誰も死ななくなる。
No people will die.
本当にか? そういうルールを奴が提示してるだけだろ? この謎を解けば、多分、じい様の隠し黄金のありかがわかるんだろ?
Indeedo.
奴は、きっとそれを狙って。
And...
狙わないよ。
なんでそう断言できるんだよ?
She likes games. She respects rules.
黄金は最初
初からベアとのものだもん。自分のものを狙ったりなんかしない。
Huh. That kind of makes sense.
じゃあどうしてベアとは俺たちにこんな大ヒントを授けてくれたんだ？
It's fun.
というかどうしてこんなゲームじみたことを仕掛けてきたんだ？
魔法にはリスクが必要なの。
Risk is essential for magic.
リスク？よく意味がわかんねえな。
例えばマラソン。完走すれば誰でももらえるメダルと一番になった人しかもらえないメダルって同じ価値だと思う？
Do you think a medal anyone could get by running the whole time is something worth the same? No, it's not the same. Yeah. No, a part of me never liked that, where it's like everyone gets like a trophy in the end. It's like, yo, yeah, like they get like some participation like reward, which I guess is nice, but at the same time, it like, I don't know. In some cases, but.
違う。
Whoa, chill.
それがね、魔法というものなの。どんな大きな魔法にも絶対にリスクや弱点があるの。
Always have risks and weak points. Okay.
ないといけないの。
It must have risks and weak points. Interesting. What about magic works in this?
ギャンブルだって考えれば少しは理解できるな。
Okay.
でかく失う覚悟がなきゃでかくは勝てない。
And lose big, win big. Yep.
そして勝ち目の薄いギャンブルであればあるほど配当はでかくなる。
その通りだよ。だからベアトは儀式のリスクをちゃんとみんなに説明したの。だからこの謎を解けばちゃんと儀式は中断される。だってそれを約束違反したらリスクにならない。
これを解けば奴は本当に約束を。
Of course. Yeah, she would. Yeah. Because, lose, like you said, lose big or win big.
どうして美しいの？造花は見分けがつかないほど精巧でもどうして美しくないの？
Now she's over talking poetry? Like.
人間は死を賭すから奇跡が起こせる。不死の人間がいたとしてその人物に何の奇跡も起こせる道理はない。私たちも人生も魔女も儀式も。私たちはリスクを負わなければ何も成し遂げられないの。
If we don't bear a risk, we cannot succeed anything.
謎が解けたらどうするんだ？
He's like, yo, back to the riddle.
鳴らして挙手して回答を魔女に伝えて答え合わ
That's
せ
a
をする
good
のか？
question. Yeah, like it's like you solve it, then like how do you like let her know? She'll just know.
それは知らない。
Thank you. That was helpful.
解けばきっと自動的に儀式が
So
終
you
わ
solve
る。
it, it just ends. Interesting.
マリアは詳しいな。そいつはみんなベアトリーチェに習ったのか？
So, if you don't bear a risk, nothing can be gained. Is that it? That definitely is the way of the world, but it's sort of in conflict with the chessboard thinking I like so much. At least when making a move in chess, players go for the best move, always trying to avoid risk and hoping for an advantage turn of events. They don't trust to chance, like in gambling. That's right, there's no room for gambling in an intellectual game. And yet this person called Beatrice has created such an outrageous crime. Or maybe a ceremony? While purposely imposing conditions for our own loss and announcing them to us. In chess, you always play your best move. So by putting yourself in your opponent's position, you can predict their next move. However, we can't be sure that Beatrice's moves are always the best moves possible. I thought she was probably making focus on the epitaph to fool us in some way, speaking riddles. But according to Maria, that alone was impossible. She said this was a genuine risk that the witch had taken, and therefore proof that this was a formal ceremony for magic. Magico. Maho. I can't understand this witch called Beatrice. If she's committing this chain of murders with some goal in mind, why did she go to all the trouble of exposing the conditions for her defeat? No matter how much, because, the risks, man, yeah. So no matter how I spin the chessboard around and think from my opponent's perspective, I can't understand why she'd give up if this riddle is solvable. Isn't it almost as though Beatrice doesn't care whether she wins or loses? Of course, chessboard reasoning won't work against an opponent like that. I understand. I don't understand. What is Beatrice after that's making her carry out this crime? It made me think there's maybe a bigger meaning behind her actions. Does Beatrice have something else going on that we do not know about? As I stroke my short beard. If she just wanted to massacre us all, she could have done it quietly without this whole crazy setup. There's no need for that kind-hearted advance notice, all this self-aware closed room stuff, or any of the rest. It's all overacting. I've got no clue what it means. I'll be unable to understand everything as long as I keep thinking of Beatrice as a greedy human culprit. I don't accept her as a witch. Would my chessboard thinking be stuck before I've even lined up the pieces? If she really is a witch and everything Maria said is true, then there's only one thing for us to do. The theory... but these things, when the sentences rhyme. The theory building up in Discord... like the app, and searching for the culprit has all been pointless. We should have been all gathered in the dining hall, combining our knowledge to solve the riddle. By combining the knowledge of that many people, we might have been able to grasp at least a thread of the answer. The greedy humans, each desiring to gain something over their opponents, were each getting offered up as sacrifices one by one, without gathering their knowledge together. In the end, did the humans get what they deserved? They thought they were using their brains, but they were actually thinking only of their greedy selves. In the end, chessboard theory is a thinking technique where you project yourself on your opponent. So greedy people see their greedy selves inside their opponents? Yo, Battler, what are you talking about, man? You got me thinking, like, what? I looked lazily at Aunt Rosa. She was probably tired from being under all the tension this whole time. She couldn't sleep, but she kept staring vaguely at some point off in space. Aunt Rosa had announced that we couldn't trust anyone who hadn't been killed. Aunt Rosa's chessboard thinking saw herself inside her opponent. Okay, I follow where he's going with this. In other words, maybe Aunt Rosa was an isolated woman, unable to trust anyone and unable to let her guard down. Long ago, I think I heard a bit about it from my dad. Aunt Rosa was originally a very obedient child, but her age was far too separated from her other siblings, and they often made conflicting demands of her during their confrontations. Thanks to this, she'd undergone a lot of psychologically harsh experiences in her youth. Makes sense. Often when she copied one of her siblings, another sibling would give her a hard time. True, Aunt Rosa had many things today that could have been taken as abusive, but that means those words were once showered upon her, which is why they are engraved in her vocabulary. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, understand why she's acting this way. Doesn't mean that's excusable. The many abusive words that she'd spoken were also words that she'd been showered with in the past. These two especially. Now that I think about it, I've had a feeling that her style of speech sometimes has traces of Uncle Cross or Aunt Ava in it. 100%. I'd understood it as them being similar because they were siblings, but maybe it wasn't just that. For the first time, I truly sympathized with Aunt Rosa, whom I'd always assumed was just quiet and gentle. Then what about Maria? Maria's been making a certain claim for a while now. If we can solve the riddle the witch displayed to us, the ceremony will be halted and will definitely be saved. And I think she also said that Beatrice will never break a promise. But this is Maria we're talking about. She herself never breaks promises, and she has the most innocent heart. So she believes Beatrice also won't break her promises. She's able to believe that. But isn't that just an image of Beatrice in Maria's mind? There's no proof that the real Beatrice always keeps her promises, right? Beatrice said, "Yo, hold up. Don't think I won't keep my promises." I keep my promises, but why didn't you say that part in red? Dang, you didn't say the rest of that in red though. But I guess the first line already takes care of the rest then, because in the epitaph would be the promise that she's keeping. So yeah, okay. So they didn't have to say the rest of that in red, but. You know, I was just thinking, I think this is my 1000th video right now. Like, right, this recording right here is my 1000th video on the channel. I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. 'Cause I was looking at my numbers recently, and I was like, dang, I'm close to 1000. I think this is the 1000th video. So, hey, welcome to the 1000th video. Mm-hmm. It makes sense. Mm-hmm.
これだけめちゃくちゃやってきて、それでもルールだけは信じろってのかよ。
Believe the rules. Or believe in the rules.
たぶらかしはする。もちろん人も騙す。
Of course, yeah.
人間と変わらぬ。だが、約束として口にしたことを保護にしたことは一度もない。人間はどうか。
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I was looking. I was like, dang, 1000 videos. Whoa. I gotta like make a video for that. Something. Maybe make a compilation type video.
約束を守ろうなんてキャッチフレーズがある以上、ちゃんと履行されてるかどうかは疑わしいな。
わらわから見れば人間の方がよっぽど利己的で下道な存在よ。人間の約束ほど疑わしいものはない。わらわも時に人間と契約するが、くだらない願い一つ叶えるのにどれほど厳重に取り決めをするか想像もつくまい。少しでも隙があると連中はすぐに叶える願いの数を100に増やせとか小さな豆粒に変身してみろとか言い出す。
True.
親父によく言われたぜ。契約書ほど怖えもんはねえって。よく読まずにハンコを押すやつは骨の髄までしゃぶられて当然だって言ってたぜ。悪徳で荒稼ぎしてやがったんだな。
Through vice.
察しろ。人は生まれながらに詐欺を知りはせぬ。どこかで被った。
True, we learn from our environments and those around us, and they impact us.
だから覚
Or
え。
influence us, influence our actions and stuff, but...
押し付け合わずにはいられぬ人の世の罪か。はて、どこの魔女に聞いたやら。
From that, heard that from a witch somewhere, huh?
まあいい。
What was that last line? Yes, the crimes of the human world where people must press up against each other. Let me see. Huh, interesting.
そなたが思っているほどわらわも無慈悲ではないぞ。
You have to laugh after that.
嘘をつけ。これだけの大勢を
Huh?
こんな残酷な方法で殺しておいて何が無慈悲ではないだ。約束は守るだと。
You say you keep your hand.
いい加減なことを言うな。俺はお前を認めない。断じて。それを譲らないことだけが
Ever.
お前への抵抗だと俺は信じてる。
Okay.
なるほど。
What was that though? Don't say something like, I won't accept you ever. I believe my only way to resist you is never giving up on that. Okay.
永遠の苛波であるのは
I better not see you
わら
cry
わに対して
again.
も同じであるというわけか。
Saying this eternal torture will be the same for me. Huh?
かもしれぬな。
Oh.
1000年は長い。
That's a long time.
魔女の強さは
1,000 years. That is a long time.
我慢強さで決まるのかもしれんな。なるほど。ベルン教の恐ろしさもうなずき。
Huh? Maybe witches' true strength is decided not by the magical power, but by the strength of their endurance. Yes, now I can accept her. Ooh, okay. Mentioning another witch, yeah.
何をわけのわかんねえ話を
Lady
ブツブツ言
Burn.
ってやがる。
Haha.
さっさと永遠の苛波とやらを続けろよ。俺は1000年でも1万年でも付き合う覚悟だぜ。
What did he say? For 1,000 or even 10,000. Yo, Battler, are you sure about that? Yo, that's a...
よいよい。少し
Man.
は戦う気力も戻ってきたようだな。
Yeah.
そうで
Yeah,
なければ
igniting back
つま
that
らん。
fire. Yeah.
ほら、
Like, she's over here, like, cheering him on in a way. Somewhat.
乱入したけど、相手があまりに弱くて拍子抜けで、わざと負けて最終ラウンドまで延長させて。
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Interesting. Sometimes one player intrudes into Climactic. Yeah, and go, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, I remember that. I remember she did say that, yeah. Sometimes one player intrudes on their opponent's territory, but the opponent is so weak that it's a bit of an anti-climax. The first player loses on purpose to extend the game until the last... Huh?
最後に本気でフルボッコにすることとかってあるだろう。
例えの意味がわかんねえよ。
Huh?
ワインと同じよ。
Same as wine.
よく熟成させねば輝かぬ。
True. It won't.
お前はそれに耐えられるワインだ。
Oh.
わらわがじっくり熟成させてやる。
She said, I want to see you sparkle down the road.
そなたを
After
わらわの
10,000
優
years.
雅な時間を彩る最高の美酒に育て上げてやるぞ。だからこの程度で屈服などするな。わらわを引き続き否定してくれよ。何しろわらわはそなたが認めぬ限り儚き幻想に過ぎ
In
る
a
のだか
way,
ら。
yeah, in a way. But yo, dang, she's laughing so much. Man. Okay, so once he was going... Oh, they broke the window. Okay, I was like, what? Okay, so yeah, we've seen what they're going, how they're doing in here.
教授、お察しします。
Huh.
シャノンさん、鍵を頼みます。
Why does she gotta get the key? Why can't you get the
お亡くなり
key?
になられたとはいえ、奥様はレディーです。私には
Oh,
触れることができ
okay,
ま
that's
せん。
why. Okay. Okay, I was like, yo, why? Shannon nodded sharply, her expression filled with a sense of duty. George, Goda, and Shannon had broken a suitable window and were inside the chapel. Since they already... Since they really hadn't wanted to break one, they searched for another way just in case. But in the end, after proving once again that there was nowhere they could slip in through, it only became more obvious that this chapel was a mysterious closed room. Inside the chapel, time had stopped ever since the time they left it. Even George wasn't able to approach that gruesome Halloween party again. It was only natural. It reminded him again of the sadness of losing both parents at once. And Goda, thinking of the possibility that those corpses might have changed into some horrible way, now that half a day has passed, didn't want George to go near them. Yeah. Shannon followed Goda's instructions and approached the party table. Normally, Shannon might have resented having another dirty job forced on her, but now she could truly understand Goda's mental state. Even though Goda had prodigious skill, he'd gotten dragged into trouble, losing his job and ending up left out on the streets before Natsuki gave him a new... Wait, really? All that went down with Goda? Like, I knew he had a job before, but... So, even though he had all these skills, he got dragged into trouble, lost his job, and... Okay, it's a little background on him. Man. Though it had just been a casual employment decision for Natsuki, Goda must have thought it was a turning point in his fate. Makes sense. I mean, his life was going downhill, and of course, he's seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. Those around Goda could see that he felt a special kind of loyalty to Natsuki. So he probably didn't want to lose that feeling, even after her death. Makes sense. Now that half a day had passed, the bodies of Natsuki and the rest had changed completely. Small bugs sniffing around the smell of death had started to gather. It really wasn't something you'd want to look at directly. Shannon had an idea of which pocket Natsuki kept the key in to her room in. It would probably be this pocket. Her guess didn't fail her. There goes the rest of my drink. She was immediately able to feel it. Okay, so she got the key. Shannon held the key up high, showing the others that it had been found. As George and Goda watched her, their eyes opened wide. That wasn't the expression Shannon was expecting, so it startled her. Oh no. After all, Shannon hadn't noticed. Yo, Jaws? This music? George and Goda, watching from afar, noticed it first. After all, when Shannon had held the key up high, a blizzard of gold leaf had seeped up from around the table. They were countless gold butterflies. It was the first time Goda had seen them. George had seen them, so it might have looked like some kind of illusion. But Goda already knew. It's time to leave. He knew that those gold butterflies were far from beautiful, and that they would bring about some kind of misfortune. After that gold swelling... Man. Finally cleared my throat. And the gold swelled, trying to suck Shannon in. You can jump in, Goda? Is she about to get bodied? Shannon also realized that gold butterflies were trying to swallow her up. She ran unsteadily, her expression still shocked. As she did, the gold butterflies danced around her all at once. They grouped together. They tried to swallow her up. George, you jump in. Yep, now you believe. And she also has the key. Was he punching them, or... George and Goda rushed up to Shane and try. Okay, so they're rushing it, trying to get them away. And while the butterflies were scattered, they ran towards the broken window. However, they needed a good footing to get out the window, which was surrounded by shards of broken glass. And when they'd entered, there had been enough time to prepare for that, but now there was none. We all just gotta dip through there. The door. Oh, go back to the window. Oh no. He's trying. Oh, Goda? Okay. Oh, he's still brushing the butterflies. Okay. Goda took off his jacket, swinging around and scattering the group of butterflies. But saying he was outnumbered would be a real understatement. It is doubtful that we'd even brought them a short amount of time. George struggled with the broken handle. Its age showed and didn't turn well. I can't leave it to strength. It needs the right angle. There's some trick to it. Don't kill off Goda right here. I do not want to see that. At that moment, Goda saw it. He was seen by it. In other words, their eyes met. On top of the party table, no, with stained glass behind it, floating laughing, was the figure of the witch. He saw the figure of the laughing witch in the center of the golden whirlwind, with the gold butterflies fluttering around at the ready. Aw, man. It should have been Goda's first meeting with her, but he knew her at glance. Just like the other servants had said, this was certainly the witch of the portrait herself. Okay, she's wearing the outfit. Yeah. It's almost dinner time. Oh boy. Man. Being attacked while trapped? Was he going to charge her? Nice! footsteps continued to approach. And when not just one of their footsteps, but even their breath could be heard, Goda gave up on the lock and slammed the door, locking using his own large body. Yo, be careful, man. They might stab through.
ジョージ様早く早く早く
ジョージ様これはどうでしょう
What did she pull? What did she have?
レターオープナーか。
There we go.
そっちの方がいいね。貸して。
Better
まあメ
definitely.
イスじゃうまくいかない。
Oh, man, this part is nice. Okay. George took it and once again dug into the crack under the lid of the treasure box. It looked like it's working. Nice.
早く早く
The banging on the door? Yo! The pressure from across the door grew even larger. Goda screamed. It wasn't a war cry during the test of strength. He was terrified. He was simply terrified that nothing but a single wood door was stopping him from touching something, not of this world. But he was still lucky. He wasn't touching the things directly, because they were not on the other side of the door. So if he were to touch them directly, Goda-san's cry would surely turn from something brave into a pathetic, piercing scream, and therefore one that was more real. Yeah. Oh! Goda couldn't believe what was happening before his eyes. Coming through the door, an arm was slipping straight through the door wood like it was water, as though it was the almost natural thing in the world. It rubbed the back of hand, and he frantically tried to hold the door shut. It slid up his arm to his chest, and then up to his shin. Whoa! But now Goda's scream wasn't even audible anymore. He couldn't hear the sweet, whispering voice from across the door. It wasn't coming from the witch, but it sounded like a young woman. However, that didn't change the fact that it came from someone not of this world. Yup, that's, yeah, Beelzebub, yep. 100%. Oh, no way, not like this. Not Goda. Man, why I had a feeling he was gonna die. Once that arm got to him, wait, that arm burst, or maybe not. Then they heard the sound of something jumping across the room in an sound incredibly speed. They didn't know what it was. Incredibly fast, small like steel, maybe a beetle. The reversed inside the right side, golden shots and stopped. Then they realized for the first time that his true form was something. Straight. Goda's large body shook, bent backwards, and fell over. Oh no, never mind. He's dead. Yeah. For a second, I thought something else happened. As it did, the door opened softly, even though no one was pushing it. Dang. Yeah, Inarkuma saw it. Yeah, that scream, yo. Welcome the new master of this room. It looked as though the door itself had accepted her. Oh no. No. Nuh-uh. This is... The Go attendants came in one after another, 6 of them. That's scary. Then that witch came in, and the golden butterflies came in. The room was wrapped in a blizzard of gold leaf, which fell and piled up, turning it more and more into a world of gold. No, she said, yo, change the drip. Ooh, you about to get it open?
夜も共にしないうちに殺されてしまっても未練なんかないよな
You wanted... Oh. That was just from the other side. Okay. She's still talking.
教えてもらいたかったんだろう
What? Yo.
ああ、シャーノン、ダメダメ。
Dripping out from your mouth. What, she's drooling? Yo, she's getting the best laugh ever. Crack. It was the sound of the lids to the treasure box breaking open. When George turned it over, accessories, charms, various small objects that Natsuki had treasured when she was a girl fell out. Mixed with that was a pouch that stood out from the rest. He picked it up and was immediately sure. This was it. Oh boy. That's not words I want to hear. At once, the gold butterflies attacked George, who was hurriedly trying to remove the... He couldn't remove the contents of the pouch. Oh, he did it. Did it work? Well, it looks like it did. At the time... Music change? At the time, a bright red flash seemed to light up the room for an instant. That red flash seemed to cut a hole in the cloud of gold butterflies raging from around the room, drawing a circle of Shannon at the center. So the resulting scene looked truly divine, almost as though a single streak of light had cut through the clouds in this world of gold. George, who was curled in a ball, trying to protect himself from a group of butterflies, didn't have a clue what was going on. Hey! Okay. And then he noticed that Shannon was standing guard in front of him, shielding him. As she glared at the witch, and the rest of the serious face she never shown him before. Shannon's Belmont? Okay. Okay, so this is So this is Shannon's ability. She can make like a shield? Interesting. But she can't hold it for that long? Yup, messed up. Oh yeah.
カノンに会えなくて寂しいならわらわに頼めよ。
That's messed
合
up.
わせてやるというのに。
Yeah. When the witch snapped her fingers, one of the 6 ghost attendants glittered in gold and changed to the cannon. It was definitely a sight to make one doubt their eyes. It was definitely Cannon's face. However, in those eyes, the glint of Cannon's integrity was nowhere to be seen. Yup. They were the hazy eyes of furniture who had only obeyed the orders of the witch. George couldn't understand the scene right before his eyes, and he finally understood why Golden and the rest had been able to talk about what they'd seen from the servant room.
楽しいですか?
ああ、楽しいぞ。死が引き裂いた2人を再会させるのはいつだって楽しい。死で引き裂いて1度、合わせて2度、もう一度引き裂いて3度楽しめるのだからな。
That's sadistic.
さあ、カノン、姉と遊んでやりなさい。もし痛めつけられたら、思いっきり苦悶の表情を浮かべてやるといい。
That's... Oh, man. Beatrice is... that cruel. Even from the imposter Cannon's arm, a strange shining curve expanded. He planned to tear Shannon apart with that. With a single stroke, he would attack Shannon, who was still appeared with her heart. And...
許さない。一度ならず、二度までも死者を汚すなんて。許せない。
But twice.
ほざくな。弟に殺されろよ、ショーノ。きっといい夢が見られるぜ。
Oh, she put down the shield? Oh. The imposter cannon certainly seemed to lunge at Shannon, drawing several purple curves. But when he flew at her, it was as though some kind of invisible wall had been placed in front of her. Okay, so then it worked. The wall repelled the imposter, leaving a bright red ripple on the surface. No, it didn't repel him, it smashed him. It knocked him back, turning him into gold dust, into little bits, scattering him. Okay. Yo, for real. Beatrice's voice has been solid. That foolish furniture, who had taken Cannon's form and even disgraced his honor after death, broke into countless gold butterflies. And then those butterflies themselves broke into pieces, and those pieces were broken into pieces, until they were no longer butterflies, but golden splash that faded away. I thought they were about to say pieces again in that sentence. Yo, George, open up the thingy.
ジョージさんはそこから動かないでください。中心軸をずらしたくない。
Shift the central axis. Okay. Oh, she can't believe. Oh, you saw her face for a second?
驚いた。虫一匹殺せない面をして、これだけの力を見せたか。なるほど。霊鏡がそなたに力を貸しているというのか。しかし、その霊鏡の本当の力を引き出すには、準備も時間も足りないな。
Okay.
そのどちらもわらわは与えはせぬ。
The spirit mirror George gripped had let out a divine glow, displaying the strength powerful enough to submit to wicked forces. But that glow was no match for the witch's sinister nature. Okay, so wasn't strong enough. Yeah.
予期せずしてタンスの角にぶつける足の小指のような気持ちよ。これだから家具は怖い。
They said furniture twice.
家具が。家具。
Oh man.
私は家具じゃない。そして。
Okay, Shannon.
あなたを今はとても哀れに思う。
何？ほう。
ほう。
1000年の魔女に100年も至らぬ家具が今何と。
Oh, she said clean your ears.
あなたはとても哀れに。
Oh, she said it twice. So you should listen.
二人に未練がないわけがない。でも、あなたの期待するような未練はかけらほどもない。
語るか。
13 times.
家具の分際で。
Yo, for real. Beatrice is not done.
ジョージと結ばれたくて、わらわの靴を舐めた日々を忘れてわらわにそれを語るか。
Oh, yeah.
愛に生き、泥念を這うが人間。それを嘲笑い、見下しているつもりで、あなたはそれにはるかに劣る。
Furniture chapter. Yo, for real.
私は、今こそあなたを
She
哀れ
said,
に
I
思う。
also pity you.
愛し合う二人にとって添い遂げることにどれほどの意味が。意味はある、きっとある。でもそれはあなたの言うこととは全然違う。もっと新鮮にして、あなたごとき邪悪が口にする資格もないほどの新鮮な意味がある。
Indeedo.
だから私にはすでに何の未練もない。ジョージさんと愛を誓い合った。
No, she had no regrets in the end, yeah.
指輪を受け取った。それで永遠の誓いは完了した。あなたがどんな邪悪な魔法や悪意で私たちを責んだとしても
Nah, it's all good, it's all good, man.
永遠は汚さない。
Yo, she said all that, Beatrice got like, huh.
綺麗事を詩人のように語るな。愛は情欲なんだよ。少女漫画見たく綺麗事ばっかりで語れねえんだよ。男どもはお前の匂いに惹かれて群がるウジバエどもなんだよ。
Oh, wow.
そんなこともその年でまだ理解できねえのかよ。 お前は失望するぜ。その後ろのメガネ男のどす黒い欲望、一度でも覗いちまったら、がっかり愕然唖然呆然全然ダメだぜ。
It's all useless.
そうの
What was that past line though she said though? Switching the poet, I'm listening. Interesting. Look at Yo, that laugh in the end.
ああ、もういいや。語るな、家具が。この家具。
Man.
何様のつもりだよ、語りやがって。愛なんて結局は、ど汚ねえ汚物をどう綺麗に見せようかって欺瞞なんだよ。
One also has to reflect something that happened with Beatrice too, most likely.
そいつに気づいて人は大人になるんだろう。死ねよ、クズ。家具スクラップ。お前を汚らわしいウジ虫に変えてやるよ。それでもそのメガネがお前を愛するか試してやるよ。そいつの愛のどぎたねえ現実ってやつを教えてやるよ。死ねえよ、ガラクタが。てめえが愛を語るんじゃね
え。Shannon said, I don't care. Oh! Well, that didn't work. The invisible column of light that Shannon sends started to have a bright red ripple drawing over at once. The wall did its best, or no, it's only lasting for so long. The wall did its best to withstand the deceitful malice and that tried to corrode in on them from all directions.
なんだよそれは。抵抗してるつもりかよ。安っぽいんだよ、薄っぺらいんだよ。お前の綺麗事と同じなんだよ、見せかけだけの薄っぺら。見たくないものをベールで覆って隠してるだけなんだよ。まだわかんないのかよ。だから家具なんだよ、家具。ほら削られてるぜ。カリカリコリコリガリガリゴリゴリなんて薄くて情けないんだよ。お前のその薄っぺらな抵抗に比べたらパルミチャーノレッジアーノの方がまだ削るのに苦労がいるぜ。
Yo, her voice actress is doing an excellent job right now. Yo, it's The golden wind storm that covered the room gradually began to shave the walls off the column that protected Shannon and George. The bright red ripples frantically drew a resisting pattern, but that had just turned into a red wall of despair that began to wrap the two of them up. And they are eventually going flashing. Jeez. Even she tried.
ありがとう。君は僕のために戦ってくれた。それだけで嬉しいよ。
Ah, man. The round walls had once protected them was assaulted and covered with a curve of red ripples that seemed to scream, and began to suck the two of them up inside. This will probably happen. Yo, for real. Man, Kagu, man, for real. How many times did she? Yep, this is it for them. Shannon grasped Georgia's hand, and they made her this mad too. Yo, Shannon grabbed Georgia's hand behind her, so George hugged her shoulders just as strongly. Hey, he even said the name too. I knew she was going to do it before he even gets to say it. that she's cold like that. Oh my gosh. They really got her this mad. Yo, flash warning everybody. Jeez. I have not seen so much red on my screen in a while. Oh, what, 2 hours passed? 2 hours passed? Jeez. 22 times. And majority of that was just Beatrice just now. She killed them dead. Well, I mean, yeah, they're dead, but like, geez, she went overkill with that. They made her mad. Okay, I'm going to end it right here, everyone, by the way. Wow. As soon as, I could pause. Okay, after Genji, okay. So yeah, we're going to continue next week with Genji and his meal. We're going to see... Oh yeah, let me also check this out. Oh yeah, because we haven't seen their bodies yet, but I'm curious about if anyone else has anything else to say. Anything with Nazi? Nothing. We know that we haven't seen the bodies yet, so... Yeah, save, Seku, save. I was about to go the title back. I would have been mad. But yeah, the amount of times they said, what's the face? Power level is 10. Yo, she went wild with saying that, man. How many times she said, yo, for real, she said that so many times, just now. But hey, yo, thank you for joining the stream. Actually, I did say I was going to check out that one page on the thing, so let me do that quickly. Before I exit out, I do want to check that out. I just said I was going to do that, so let me check out that one scene. Change to this scene because I want you all seeing my web browser. But yeah, small correction. The number I asked for is page 9. The 10 is from. Okay. Oh. Okay, so yeah, chapter 22, page 9. Okay, yeah, let me check that out quickly, and show y'all as well. What was over here? Put that down. Okay, there we go. But yeah, this was a nice chapter overall. Nice chapter. It's a nice section. It's lots going down, and then next week is probably. We're getting closer to the end of this episode, I think, or maybe not. I don't know, but. I mean, definitely far down the episode, but yeah, next stream, by the way, will be this Thursday, as long as nothing pops up. But yeah, I also wanted to say, I said earlier in the stream, but for those who weren't around for the beginning of the stream, I will be checking at, it's pretty much over. Okay. So close, or basically at the ending of this. So maybe, most likely Thursday, we may be ending this episode. I don't know why it took me forever to think about that. Just based on the twice, it should be clear. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, and we're going to, what is this, chapter 22? Not that. I'm not looking for that. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Found it. Okay. I'm about to pull this up in a second, everyone. Yo, see you later, Red Rebel. Hopefully I see some of you on Thursday. In fact, I should see a lot of you on Thursday, but... Oh, yeah, here it is. Here's the chapter. Man, it took me a while to find this chapter. Chapter that. Page 10. We read the page 10. Yep. Wait, let me pull this up so some of y'all can see this. Yo, so this is the frame? Man, that is messed up. So everyone left. Oh, don't worry. Maria will protect Battler if anything, because even Maria is small. She's a witch. Rosa-sama, we'll take our leave now. Yeah, then Georgia left. Okay, this also the designs for the manga? Yeah. Then they're down the hall. Next page. You really can. That's messed up. on Battler's face. Man. But yeah, oh yeah, best, yeah, but yeah, but yeah, yeah, I'm going to end it right here. Thank you for tuning in. That was nice. I definitely got to check out these mangas down the road, or light novels. I think it's just manga adaptation, but yeah, I'll take off my headphones. Man, why are my headphones still on? But yeah, again, thank you for tuning in for the stream. I'm going to end it right here since it's late. And yeah, next stream will be on Thursday. We may have Danganronpa sometime this week later on. I'll see how that goes. And yeah, this is also the 1000th video on the channel. So congrats. And yeah, again, thank you for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend. Or enjoy the rest of your week until Thursday, I guess I'll see you. And excuse me. Yeah, that's all I have to say. So yeah, thanks again for tuning in. And I'll see y'all later. Peace and out.